Detroit, Highland Park, Michigan. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of W33BY, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion, United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion.
Hey, what's going on? I want to say welcome you guys. Come on out to United Gospel Explosion TV. Real special show. I know you guys are used to seeing me bottled up at the table, but somebody cut the rope, and so we let ourselves out today. Real special day, family, friends, we reaching out to you, getting ready for major things in this city. And before I talk about the group that's with me, I want to let you know I heard from the Browns out in Hollywood, Isaac and Miss Dominique. They're getting ready in September. You guys get ready. We're going to have a red carpet opening here in Detroit, and it's going to be for Kings, the new movie that Isaac and Little Serenity are starring in. And it's called Kings with Holly Berry and Daniel Craig. And so they're at the top of the food chain out there. I'm so proud of our Hollywood group and our California group and how they relate to Detroit. And also, if you have young people out there, don't forget Metro Youth Day. It's coming up July the 7th. This July the 7th, you guys will join us at Belle Isle. We're going to have 30,000 kids out there. That's Ed D for Michigan Food and Beverage and Metro Youth Day. I'm going to get Ed and Barbara Jean Johnson in the studio with me soon to come in and talk about the event and how they can help, and you can be a part of it. So stay tuned. If you want to have a child with talent, call me after the show at 313-728-2025, 313-728-2025, and we'll open up for auditions. But right now, it's no time like a president. They say yesterday was history, tomorrow's a mystery. My boy Willie Moe Jr. say that's why today is the present. And presently, I have BeaTyme Productions. I'm going to bring up the hat. The chief executive officers let me use the hat. That's BTP, BeaTyme Productions. And look, if you don't know, you should know, and now you know, fellas. They will know. And we're going to let them introduce themselves, starting to my left, which is your right. John Dawson is going to introduce himself. And we're going to do a quick 10-second intro of who they are, and then we'll come back to you. John, let them know what's going on.
Yeah, my name is John Dawson, and I'm a film director with BeaTyme Production, and also we do television and motion pictures, and so basically that's what I do.
Okay, all right. Pass the mic. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
Eddie Senay, recording artist on Modern Harmonics label.
Eddie, don't you move for a second, because you got a record out now, and these cars, I think they should hear that.
Yeah, there's a reissue of Hot Thing, which was #1 here in Detroit a few years ago. It's been reissued worldwide, and it's doing pretty well.
Okay.
Yep, my name is Thurman Turner. They call me T. Turner on the stage, but I'm a songwriter, producer, musician. I'm the CEO of the BeaTyme Productions.
All right. And Mr. Turner, I want to just bring it out to him while I got you on the pen. I ain't going to make you sing now, but don't be surprised if I put you on the spot. But Mr. Turner, I know that you have sung and worked with some of the major groups in our country. Tell me a little bit about, I ain't going to steal the thunder, but for years he was backed up. He was one of the lead singers in the Miracles, y'all.
The Miracles, yes.
If y'all don't know the Miracles, you should know the Miracles. And what else? You did something for yourself.
Well, I did 17 years with the Miracles with Bobby Rogers, one of the original members. And after that, I went to the Temptation with Damon Harris.
Right.
For about 9 years, and then after that, I went to the Contours with Sylvester Parks.
Right.
So I've traveled the world, man. That's what I love doing.
Love
Performing arts is my thing.
Love it, love it, absolutely. And this lovely young lady to my right, which is your left, and I knew her from somewhere, but tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Dana Lee, and I am the head writer at BeaTyme Productions.
All right, okay. President Dana, okay.
Yeah.
I'm Dave Straub. I'm the music director for BeaTyme Productions, and I play everything with strings and frets.
Oh, everything with strings and what?
Frets.
All right, all right. So look, as you see, I'm in good company today, and what I'm going to talk about briefly with you guys, and I'll spread it around and ask you some questions. Production right now that's coming out of the Midwest. And, you know, they may, and John, you know, and you guys know, and ladies, even though it comes from the Midwest, we're doing world-class productions here. And so I'm talking about how productions come from Detroit. I want to say Detroit, but it's even bigger than Detroit. I say the Midwest, but especially Detroit, and how it reaches the world, how it reaches out to the world. How important is that, and the influence that we're having in music. How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry. Musically, I think that the Midwest sound is where it all originated from. The music that came across from the Midwest was in our day and time. It brought about peace and love and happiness.
Wow, that is powerful. It was a guy named Bernard Wright, guys. He just hits my mind when you said that, because he had a song. You guys may not even remember him, but it was he came out quickly, and his song hit big on the soulful jazz type circuit. But it was a song called "Music Is the Key," and that reminded me so much of that when you said that. John Dawson, while you're holding the mic, I just want to say that, image is everything, how we present ourselves to the world. And to have a polished production company like you guys are, obviously, and ladies. Lady.
It happens.
But how important is it right now to package ourselves, to brand ourselves, and to be professional now, which you guys are, definitely.
You hit the key word. You said image is everything. Anybody know in marketing, the better you wrap something, the better you always can sell something, And that's the whole ideology of what we're trying to do now, is present ourselves so that you can see exactly what we're doing. We got an outstanding production company, great team to work with. I mean, this is, we call ourselves the Dream Team, honestly.
I love
this
it.
Is exactly what we do.
The Dream Team, I love it. Absolutely.
The Dream Team.
Okay.
And this is how you see us now. This is how we actually come together. That's how we work. And we only set up to be marketed for success.
That's right, marketing for success. I love that. I love that so much. And we were just talking a little bit offset about the marketing now, and how we want to position ourselves in the marketplace to do something excellent. You know what I mean, Ms. Lee?
Yes, sir, I definitely do.
How important is it to bring out the excellence in our productions?
Well, I think it's definitely important. I mean, we have to start taking control of our imagery out here.
Right.
We have to, as a people, start paying attention to more of what we're teaching our children, what we're allowing them to witness, and what we're allowing them to partake in. So one of the best things about being a part of this production company and everything that we stand for and that we're trying to do is the fact that we all have strong moral values, and we're all very dedicated into improving our community.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so, and I think that's the heart of what I'm pulling out here. BeaTyme Productions, and obviously BeaTyme Productions. They spoke on the film, but speak a little bit. Give me a little bit, especially with your musical background. Your vision, please. Your vision of where you see the music going to BeaTyme Productions. What are you looking for?
Well, one thing I see us doing is not losing substance, so that when we present something, we don't overly dress it and we don't underdress it, but we make sure that we leave a message in people's mind that they can remember that. Because when you make a phrase, it has to be repeated at least 15 times for it to really stick in a person's mind. So when we present BeaTyme Productions out there with our product, we want to make sure that that product is saying something that addresses the issues of today, our youth, educating our youth as to what they can do, how they can do, even getting down to solving problems when they have little arguments that come between them, show them in optical how you can solve that problem. T did a video that sticks in my mind that it's two gangs getting ready to fight, and all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere and he talks to them and he gets them to calm down, but I think he ended up getting them to shake hands or hugging, and this was like solving the problem.
That's great. That's great. That's absolutely.
Trying to bring about also when I say substance, you know, so that these kids can see something and grab on and hold on to it. And they probably saw one of our shows or something like that. Says, no, I'm going to solve this by what I saw on BeaTyme Productions. Right. If they keep seeing guns and robbery all the time, that's going to stay in their mind all the time.
Absolutely.
But if
Absolutely.
you show them how to solve it. They need to know, how can I solve this? I got myself into this situation. How can I solve it now?
Absolutely. And I think that is so important right now. And that's the challenge, T, to be able to be marketable, but at the same time to be able to do a meaningful message. And I think that's like United Gospel Explosion TV, for example, the show that we're on. We're not preaching on the pulpit right now, obviously, but we're giving a positive message. And so can we make a positive message fun? Do you think that's possible to do that? How can we make a positive message fun through our productions?
What we're attempting to do is to put a positive message in every production that we do, like a moral thread through everything, and to take the hopelessness out of an existence and to have that spark of hopefulness.
Right. Absolutely. Hopefulness. And so this is what this is about. I'm excited because BeaTyme Productions, companies like ours, and I just want to say this. If you have a production company, if you're looking to do production, I would like you to be able to get with not just myself, but other companies like this. You don't have to do it with Torrance. You know, it's bigger than me. But I see a movement of positivity that's coming through. And I'm just going to bring this out. You know, the movie's over. But I saw that in the Black Panther. And I got to give Stan Lee his props, Disney their props, Marvel, but just to have the back thread of the message being hope for the African American in different down treads, being able to build themselves up. Just that hope, I think, is what made it one of the biggest, because you believe those sales. I think it was one of the biggest selling movies of all time.
It is now the.
How did you feel about that?
Oh, I was very excited, especially when I got to see all those strong sisters in there.
Okay.
We've been holding brothers down like that for years.
No, see, she's a spokesperson. I love that she's here.
I'm glad that they finally put it in front of everybody.
Absolutely.
That is what we do in our homes. That is what we do in our community as the Black woman.
Yes.
We hold them down.
The backbone, the strength, absolutely. I just brought that out. I ain't gonna get lost in that point. But we're talking positive production. And John, I see you kind of rearing like you want to grab the mic and get on it. He's like the tiger in the tank over here. But I just want to just go ahead. You can get ready. But what I'm trying to say is, I wanted to give them a way to contact you, T. And can you get that message out to them if they want to get involved with BeaTyme Productions? What type of music are you looking for to produce? What kind of genre are you looking to produce? Is it open to everybody, or do they bring their thing? What does BeaTyme Production want to do musically?
Musically, well, actually, BeaTyme Production started with a project that I was doing. I did that Eddie was speaking about. I did a song called Friends, and in that song, I was trying to relay a message to the youth.
Okay.
That we forgot about, you know, young people forgot to be friends, and that's why they so angry at each other, because they don't understand the friendship is the bottom line to everything.
Yes.
So I did a video on a song called Friends, and after that, we also did a song. A lady named Kayla Shea and myself, we produced another song called So Senseless, because I got tired of watching the news and watching our people, young people, just destroy each other.
Okay.
You know, so musically, we trying to put that positive message in their minds, in their brain, because no one's showing them that positive direction.
Okay.
You know, so someone has to start there. And music, what better way to start than music?
Wow, I
'Cause that's
love
a universal language.
Absolutely love the
know,
fact that that music is tearing down doors right now and walls, and always has. That between the races, between divisions of hate, and even denominations now. And I'm gonna tell you, T, because I know I'm gonna be. We have some music things that we're doing too, and I'm gonna be reaching out possibly for you guys production, mastery, and some of them, because even though this is United Gospel Explosion TV, I tend to lean towards a 102.7 type feel. That and a lot of people are against that, but me, I'm for that. Because they're looking, they say, I didn't even know that was gospel. I say, good.
Right.
Now, when you finish bobbing to the beat, there's a message in there. And do you know that I feel like I say the enemy, and I don't mean it in a red horns type of way, but I mean it in a negativity type of way, that for years music was used with a good beat to give a terrible message. Because you can be bobbing your head to something, they can say, kill your mama, shoot the dog, kill your mama, once you shoot the dog. And before you do it, now you see the kind of things we see. So your music, in other words, is gonna be a total different message. John, you go ahead and relate to that, what I'm saying, how important it is, not just in the music, but the film production too, to break the chain of normal violence and things we see.
Right, and that's our alternative motive, is to stop the violence.
Okay.
Everything we doing in our production is a message to stop the violence. That's how we came together. In fact, T has a song called So Senseless. And we kind of all huddle around that particular phrase, so senseless. And exactly what it is, so senseless. But we also are reaching out to the community, to the young people, to try to get them involved in what we're doing, have a doorway that they can enter into the production companies, don't get into the motion picture industry. We are accepting applications, we're accepting casting calls. We're going to get these people motivated, get them started. We don't care if you have just limited talent. We have possibilities for everybody, opportunities for everyone. We want to reach out to the community and get there for them,
Absolutely.
Get the kids involved, get the youth involved, and this is something that we strive for. I think it's something that really will go far, do a good job for, Like I said, we've been producing film and television for years, and it's time now to start sharing this knowledge with our general community out there and make it possible, and let's make this happen.
Okay, Dream Team, someone's going to come forward right now and give me again how to reach you, your email, your call letters, a number that they should call. You guys scream it right out there at the audience, if you don't mind.
Well, right now the website is going up.
Okay.
So we can get that information back to you later.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Well, hopefully this won't be their last interaction with us here at the TV station. When they have that up and it's ready for you, a member or the group will come in and actually maybe have some video to show you in presentation. And it's a call to action. We want calls to action now. We don't just want to talk about it. We want to be about it. And so that's what we're trying to do. But, it's been in the back of my mind, and probably a lot of yours too, that since we were kind of mentioned Mr. T being with the Miracles, I got to put him in the spot a little bit. He had did a little, he had hummed a little something for me a minute ago, and it caught my ear all through the place. I was like, who's that? Who's that singing? Give him just a little hum of that, what you did for me.
It wasn't me, though, actually. It was
I'm going to call you out right now.
COO.
I want you to hit it right now. We on TV, so you better act like I'm producing you right now.
Okay, what song would you like?
You were just singing Baby, Baby.
And you want, though?
That's the one I want.
Had so many hits.
Well, you can touch just a little bit of that. We ain't going to let you do the whole.
You remember that one?
I remember that one.
What about this one? I did you wrong.
Woo.
My heart went
touch me.
play. But in the game, I lost to you. What a price to pay.
Hold on, T. We ain't gonna give too much. I just want to let y'all know this is for real out here, and the Dream Team. You guys are a really unusual group of talent, collectively, and girls. You got to start punching me every time I say guys.
You know, I'm usually the only female in a lot of crews that I run in, so it's really not that big of a deal to me. Long as they know I can hold my own, I'm quite fine with it. They treat me like a lady and respect me, so I'm fine with that.
Absolutely. Wakanda forever, baby.
You know it.
That's in their eyes, like you better, you know. But we're having so much fun, but at the same time, I'm excited about the possibilities. You know, I'm a writer too, guys. You know, we're getting some stuff ready. I actually have a kids movie we're writing now, but there's some other exciting things that we might interface with you guys on. Look for your production to be partially here at the studio. I think we're looking into that for you guys. We're waiting on calls back, but we're going to look into that. But mostly, I'll just call to action for them right now. If they want to get with you before, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. Before you come out and get with a production company, John said we'll take you almost to any level, but don't really believe that. I'm just saying that to say is sometimes when you're dealing in production, and you know this from film, and you know from what you're doing, we practice. So when you get in front of someone, you may have one opportunity. You know, it's like, you know, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you go major, when you're looking for major league type productions, you know, they're not gonna look at your film twice. so get it together, work out all the bugs you have on the ones. In fact, it's an insult. It's an insult to some levels of casting and some levels of film production for you to send them a film and it's not on point. That's fine for Facebook, Instagram, social media. But when you're in the real game, you know, we're looking for excellence. I want excellence to come out of Detroit, and I want that to be the reason why you get the BeaTyme's production. Come on over here and join us at the TV station. You know, look, I don't mind getting checked for that. I love it. John, you're going to say something, but I'm still going to say it because you said it, so I'm going to talk about what you said so they won't come up here half-stepping.
One thing that we didn't point out is that we also have a performing arts division.
Okay.
Where we take in people at low level amount of entertainment, statue, and teach.
Excellent.
Acting is not so much what you know, it's what you learn.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we try to do. We try to elevate them. Even if you have general roles, like actors that may come in and play a extra role, we try to make it so you have a principal role, a speaking role, stuff like that. And that's something you learn how to do. So we have that performing arts division that we're going to bring in young talent and teach them how to move up the ladder.
Yeah, we'll be happy to see that, too. Mm-hmm. Now, pass it over here to Sylvester. Nice, so you won't get away from me. Can you pronounce your name properly for me?
Eddie Senay.
Senay, I'm sorry. I'm talking Sylvester, excuse me. He's going to smack me back to the green screen. I didn't mean to do that, Mr. Senay.
As grandma used to say, knock your lips back in the last two.
Into the last two. And I was like, whoa. But, Mr. Senay,
yes,
you know, T was shooting at you. I ain't want you ready for anything because I'm saying always be ready. You know, that's my motto. Always be ready. Don't be talking about you getting ready. Be ready. Bring your A game. Mr. Senay, you were humming a little something. I want you to give us a couple of bars of any song you want to. I'm just saying, I know this ain't about that, but, you know, I want y'all ears to be in tune with your eyes right now. He probably looking at me at the side of my face while I'm talking to you. But that's all right. Blow a little something for him. Give him just a bar or two.
Well, I think the audience out there remember Hot Thing and me and Bill Withers on Sussex and quite a few others. Alexander O'Neill. We were all on Sussex Records. And
wow.
Hot Thing went #1. Donnie Simpson announced it #1 on WJLB years ago, and it was quite a big hit worldwide. So now it's been reissued. So being that it's going to be reissued, there's been a new cover done of it by Stanley Cooper that's being released worldwide. Gwen Fox from Detroit is on it, and Sugar, who you all know, wow, you know, you remember him,
right,
is on it, and produced by Gerald Damian, who's also a violinist from Detroit, very, very talented producer. So that's what's happening with hot things. So as far as Eddie Senay is concerned, I do 2 world tours a year.
Okay.
And now I'm going to just throw this out at you and say, well, hello there. It's been a long, long time. How am I doing? You really want to know? Just ask these guys. Oh, well, BeaTyme Productions is doing fine.
Yeah, all right, all right. And look, guys, y'all know I don't let them rehearse for this thing. So they are ready, man. So that's the excitement of what we're doing right now. Inspiration. If we were going to give a word of inspiration to our female, not just female, but young audience, what would you tell them to do if they're searching for their dream? You know, it gets kind of hard sometimes.
One of the things that I'm always teaching my children is to stay strong and focused. A lot of times, everyday simple things can knock you down, can set you back, and can hinder yourself from progress.
Absolutely.
If you stay focused on what you're trying to achieve and you always know what your end goal is and you stay strong and faithful in what you're trying to achieve, I promise you'll get there.
I love it. Please, Pastor, the same question. Give them some inspiration.
And there's so much negativity everywhere. And don't let the negativity get you down. And just keep the positive, and there's always tomorrow. Forget about the negativity. Let the positive happen tomorrow.
Absolutely. John, give him a word.
When you stay strong, keep your faith, and stay focused on God and your community, and keep your hearts and your mind in your right community mind. You know, keep morally straight, and stay good in school, and you'll get there.
All right, please.
And I would like to say, get educated. Get an education, especially to our young people. Stay in school. If you don't want the 2-year or the 4-year, you want to go for that, get certified with the talent, with the skill, because that's very, very important. And last, I would say, try to get yourself into a situation to kind of travel and see the world. See more than just what's happening in the state of Michigan or what's happening in this country. Get out and learn about different languages, about different people, different cultures, because it's going to open up your eyes to a lot of things that's going on.
Powerful. Mr. T, please.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll put it to you like this. It's 3 major steps to life, and that's to pray, work hard, and be patient, and God will make a way.
All right. You heard it from the Dream Team, you guys. And I'm just saying, and the reason why I asked for those seeds of positivity is using this platform. To me, you guys just had church. I ain't say church. I said church. It's a difference in that, because I think church comes from inside. It's for real. I mean, the way you can't spell that word out like that. If you spell it, it's going to say church. When you get in the church, I'm pulling on out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got something in you that's greater than the possibilities that come before you. And then when you get with a group like this, each one of these great people, we collectively pull us together. I believe we're greater than our individual selves. And to me, that's church, and so y'all came here and church with me today. We thank you guys for tuning in and coming in to United Gospel Explosion TV, seeking a better tomorrow, because I think when you begin to unite God's people, on any platform, being it explodes, that's the potential of coming together. We're exploding into a new tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Right. Hey, the Dream Team right here with us. Hopefully this won't be the last time you've been watching United Gospel Explosion TV. Peace. We love you.
Gospel explosion, united. Gospel explosion. TV!
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion. TV. United Gospel Explosion. TV. United Gospel Explosion. TV. United Gospel Explosion.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.